Okay, Year 5, first unit of geography for the year. There's only 2 units for the year. Each unit of geography is going to be covered in 10 weeks. So our Unit 1 geography is going to be covered over this whole term. You will see on the work rate calendar here in front of you that basically the kids will need to cover 2 lessons every week. That's the main thing. We were doing geography on Thursday and Friday. I've changed this term, and we're going to be covering geography on Thursday. If things become a little bit tight with the geography, then we might open it up to Fridays again. But at the moment, I think we should be able to cover the main concepts on Thursday for the kids for the geography unit. The geography unit this term focuses on mapping skills, graphing skills, mainly graphing climate data like temperature and rainfall. It also looks at location and our place as such, and where we live in the world, and the climate zone we live in, the vegetation that we've got, and how we relate to other parts of the world. There's a focus on North America and Europe, looking at the human characteristics of these places and the environmental characteristics of these places, and the influence of humans on the environment, and then the influence of the environment on the humans. So the kids will understand that link quite well by the end of the unit. Okay. On this work rate calendar, you will see right down here, lesson 4 and 5, they start doing an assessment piece, which is collection of work part A. The collection of works, each time there's part A, B and C, as you can see on that work rate calendar. They're basically exams and mini tests on what the kids have learned previously in that unit. I will be sending those to you usually midweek of the week that it is due. Really important to get those done in that week, so then again you can get feedback and the kids can know whether or not they can confidently continue. Okay. Just a couple of things with the geography that I want the kids to remember is that when they start answering questions, whether it be in their geography booklet, this is year 4, but same thing, in the geography booklet, that they actually write in full sentences as much as they can, because that's good practice for geography, and of course start using the geographical terms, because part of the assessment is about whether or not students understand the geographical terms. So rather than saying human element, they might say human characteristic. They might use the word legend for the little key on a map rather than the word key. Okay. The other thing is when they're doing maps and doing graphs, that they work neatly. Get out the old texters and not texters, lead pencils and coloured pencils, and start shading with their maps and neatly. When they label it, keep their labels straight, use borders, titles, and keep everything as neat as you can for geography, just like it was if it was a map you're going to create for somebody else. Encourage the kids as you're reading through the work and when they're having to write answers, to ask the questions why and how a lot. That's the two main questions that geographers ask a fair bit of the time. How did that get there? How does it influence humans? How does it influence the environment? Why did the humans build that in that environment? Why has it had that impact? How can we change that impact, or can it be changed? So why and how tend to be really good questions to ask kids to be able to get them thinking about geographical ideas and the different systems that are happening within our environment. My main tip for this unit, it's the first unit of geography that we have to deliver all together, so don't be too hard on ourselves. Get out a map of the world. If you haven't got one, print one out from the internet, and if you still haven't got one, let me know and I'll copy one and send it to you. get the kids just interested in the world and the world around them and what a great place it is. You know, we're learning different country names and places. So we'll get excited about this subject. Don't put too much pressure on ourselves, and also have a bit of fun with it. Yeah, and I hope you enjoy the unit. I wanted to keep this under 5 minutes and I didn't, but I'm nearly there. So please give me a call, email if you need any help with this unit. Thank you. Bye.